So hey, thanks for watching this video. I'm going to share a little driver tip with you guys. Some of you have seen this before. It has been talked about before, but it certainly is something that does get overlooked with the driver by a lot of people. This concept, it just doesn't get enough attention in golf instruction. You'll see a lot of videos on YouTube where they tell you how to hit the driver in the center of the face, but they skip over this concept. So I'm going to share it with you. All right, so when we address the ball, as you can see here, from my perspective, I'm addressing the ball right in the center of the face, right? So everything looks good. So if I go to hit the ball, I should be hitting it in the center of the face, right? And I've also got the club resting on the ground, okay? So here's what happens. When we hit the golf ball, the club is no longer on the ground, it's hovering up in the air, right? So watch. From my perspective, I've got the ball right in the center of the face, but when the club comes up in the air to actually hit the ball, look, see, now it's no longer in the center of the face, I'm at the heel. See, down here, it looks fine, but when you hit the ball, it's not fine. You're off the heel. It's a very, very subtle little difference that a lot of people, they just never figure out. Go their whole lives playing golf without even noticing, that when the club's actually up in the air to hit the ball, they're no longer hitting the center of the face, they're hitting the heel. And what happens when we hit these heel shots? They don't hook and draw. You get these big fades, these big slices and banana slices and stuff. That's what happens when you hit the ball off the heel of the club. So one way you can get around this, and you'll see a lot of guys doing this nowadays, is they like to hover. So hovering is a really good way to give yourself a good chance of hitting the center of the face, right? So you can hover, get the ball right on the center of the face, or maybe out towards the toe just a little bit, right? Out in there. The other way to do it is when you set the club down, instead of putting the ball in the middle of the face, get it out here towards the toe, like this, okay? So now when we lift the club up to hit the ball, you can see the ball's at the center of the face where it needs to be. It's a very, very subtle little thing, and it really looks like you're doing everything correctly by setting up like this. But when the club actually goes to hit the ball, it's off the heel. So fix that. Hovering is a good way to fix that. You hover it. Or address it off the toe. That way when the club's up in the air, bang, right in the center of the face.